Jack weren't the kind of people who believed in ghosts or spirits. Logic ruled their world. Jack was an architect, and Emma a clinical therapist. Rational minds grounded in science. So when Emma suggested a weekend in a remote, off-grid cabin, no phone, no internet, just the sound of rain and trees, Jack agreed instantly. A peaceful escape. What could possibly go wrong? The cabin was deep in the woods, far from the nearest town. The road was nearly invisible. Under fallen branches, GPS lost signal halfway there, and by the time they arrived, it was raining steadily. The kind of rain that doesn't stop. The cabin was old, creaky, but beautiful in its own eerie way. Wooden beams, a stone fireplace, and silence so thick it felt like another presence in the room. The first night passed peacefully. They played cards by candlelight, shared laughs, and listened to the rain tapping the windows. But the second night, something changed. It began suddenly. Emma heard whispers in the bathroom. Jack said it was just the wind. Then, the fireplace lit by itself. Jack laughed it off. Maybe the ghost wants us warm. They chuckled, trying to shake it off. But in the morning, the leftover food was gone. Dishes were clean and neatly put away. Jack swore he didn't touch anything. Emma started getting nervous. Jack stayed logical. Maybe you sleepwalked. That's when Emma noticed a small trapdoor hidden under the bedroom rug. It led to a narrow staircase descending into darkness. There was a room below. A mattress, burnt-out candles, scratch marks, deep, desperate, on all four walls. Hundreds of them, and one name carved again and again into the wood. Lila. On a dusty shelf, wrapped in plastic, was a diary. Emma began reading it that night. It was written by a woman named Lila, who had come to the cabin with her fiancé. The first few pages were calm. Then came the terror. He comes when it rains. He looks like my fiancé, but it's not him. He knows our names. He watches me sleep. He never blinks. Emma's heart pounded. The name, Jack. She looked up. Jack was staring at the fire, unmoving, a vacant smile on his face. She whispered, "Are you okay?" He turned slowly and smiled wider. That night, Emma dreamed of the basement. She was trapped inside. The walls were bleeding, and in the corner, Jack was whispering her name in a voice that wasn't his. Low, wet, inhuman. She jolted awake to find Jack sitting upright in bed, eyes open, murmuring. He said, "You're beautiful." By morning, Jack remembered nothing. He went outside to check the generator. He never came back. Emma waited, searched, screamed into the rain, but he was gone. Then she noticed the front door slightly open. Muddy, barefoot footprints trailed into the bedroom, all the way to her side of the bed. That's when she heard breathing, right next to her ear, but no one was there. She locked herself in the room. Outside, footsteps circled the cabin, then whispers, scratching on the walls, but she never opened the door. In the morning, everything was silent. She stepped out. Everything looked normal until the shower turned on. She walked in slowly. Jack was standing there, soaking wet, fully clothed, smiling. "Where did you go?" Emma asked, her voice trembling. Jack whispered, "I never left. You just stopped seeing me." I brought him back. He wanted to meet you, and then, in the mirror, she saw a second figure standing behind her, tall, pale, eyes filled with water, mouth wide open, as if screaming silently. Emma tried to scream, but Jack grabbed her hand. He doesn't like screamers. The lights went out. The door slammed shut. Emma was never seen again. But 2 weeks later, a new couple arrived at the cabin. They never found the diary, or the basement, or the one who never really left, because some guests are never meant to leave.